This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of January 2nd, 2023. If you're feeling sedentary and contemplative and not really ready to face a big new turn of the calendar page, you're absolutely in tune with the cosmos. We're getting a really slow start to the year. It's absolutely fine to take your time. Mercury has just gone retrograde. Mars is retrograde, both slowing the pace of life. We start the year with Venus, our social mode, and our desires in the clutches of Pluto down in the underworld. It's absolutely appropriate to be contemplative. In fact, if you do allow yourself moments of stillness and quiet, you could get some consciousness about what is actually rolling around inside of you with that Venus-Pluto conjunction. It does have something to do with desires on a level that really doesn't have anything to do with your rational mind. The impulses are cellular, feral, subconscious, maybe purging some fears, bringing something to the surface, and bringing you face to face with a very powerful force that is transforming your notions of what you want in your life, how you connect with people, what you value. Give that some time. Mercury and Mars being retrograde certainly support that. Insights are possible through a dream, through meditation, through watching a movie or listening to music when Mercury sextiles Neptune on the 2nd. And that same day, the atmosphere lightens up when Venus moves out of Capricorn and out of the clutches of Pluto into the friend zone of Aquarius, where she will be spending almost the entire month. Any intense encounters that you may have had over the weekend will kind of dissipate into, oh, we're not going to talk about that right now, and acting normal or what passes for normal. And also going from one-on-one intensity or small group intensity to a desire to be with bunches of people, to travel with our pals, to look at the world as our community. You might pay attention to who you gravitate toward or who contacts you around the 2nd, because the location where Venus is at that point is going to be a recurring point of interest, particularly when Pluto hits that spot in late March. The desire to put breathing room into our social dealings gets even stronger when Venus meets more Jupiter on January 4th and encourages keeping options open, keeping the car running in the driveway, keeping the door open. Several different facets of that drive play out as the week progresses. Internal prisons or limitations break open. Ways of looking at yourself suddenly explode into something far lighter. Lightning strikes you in some metaphoric way and wakes you up when the sun trines Uranus on January 5th and leads into what should be a yummy, homey, nesting, emotional experience of the Cancer full moon on the 6th. This awakening impulse, doing things differently, quest for breathing room, offers to blow fresh air into all of our closest experiences of home, nurturing, food as currency for love, food as comfort, our notions of mommy. There's a loaded one. This is arguably the most emotional sign for the moon. She's at home in Cancer, which she rules, and yet, whatever the dramas are that crest now, they open a window to a new experience of home security, emotional safety, food, nurturing, mommy, the home. And somehow we're finding a way to weave, here's that phrase again, breathing room into our closest, most basic emotional situations. Light bulbs keep going on throughout the weekend as Mercury, which rules our communication, also trines Uranus, quick change artist, awakener, liberator, and continues to deliver fresh perspectives, different ways of looking at things, innovative approaches, and keys to the locks that have been at work inside our minds. The Mercury retrograde journey could very well deliver pivotal information that changes something foundational for you. Don't fear this. Building cooperation between Venus and Mars, which actually form a trine at the start of next week, creates an atmosphere that cushions a lot of the disruptions. And besides, if something does break out that someone's not happy with, you will be on board with it, with the Sun and Mercury meeting on the 7th. Most of the activity for the week is going to be internal, at least in terms of its importance. Give yourself time, allow yourself to be surprised, let go of anything that gets zapped. It really is for your own benefit to release your grasp, especially in the way you're thinking about things. Homing thought of the week: how can I be in this, but not of it? Song of the week: New Perspective by Panic at the Disco. And image of the week is a chick breaking out of its shell. You'll learn more about this in my forecasts for the Cancer full moon and the month of January, both of which are up at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. Also, you can get the big picture for the year and chart some of your own course through it in the workshop that Donna Woodwell and I are leading on Wednesday, January 4th, Writing Your 2023. It's moderately priced, and you have access to the replay as well as a gazillion-page workbook to help you through it. Look for the link below. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio on the first and third Monday of every month. This week, I am talking to Allison Scott about her brand new book, Decoding the Stars, a modern astrology guide to discover your life's purpose. I also host lively conversation on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group The Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, including a tarot-based 12-house forecast for the year. And I'm deeply grateful to the people who support my work there. I'm on Instagram at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel. Talk to you next week.